All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real.
Greetings, pathetic mortals.
Hello, motherfucker.
It is I, Skeletor, the rightful lord of Eternia. Or at least I would be if Hollywood would stop ruining my legacy every few decades.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So, the year is 2026, and apparently someone at Amazon Studios thought, you know what we need? Another Masters of the Universe movie.
What?
Now, let's be clear about something.
Okay.
The 1987 Dolph Lundgren film, iconic in its own way. Frank Langella's performance as me, chef's kiss. If I had lips, Dolph's muscles, magnificent.
Perfect.
But it wasn't what fans truly wanted.
Huh?
Was it? No. We wanted a proper fantasy epic. We wanted Eternia in all its glory. We wanted Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, the Mystic Mountains, not a shopping mall in New Jersey. We wanted the magic and wonder of the comics and cartoon. It could be so simple. Amazon, give us a fantasy movie set in Eternia.
Yes, exactly.
Stay close to the source material. Let us explore the actual world we fell in love with. How hard is that?
I don't know.
But apparently, very hard. Because Hollywood insists on reimagining everything. And then there's Kevin Smith's revelation.
Call your champion.
Let me tell you about trauma. Let me tell you about betrayal. When that first Netflix trailer dropped, I was hyped. We were hyped. That epic soundtrack, that rush of nostalgia, the action, the animation, He-Man charging into battle. I watched that trailer and thought, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. Pure action, epic fantasy, He-Man being heroic. It looked incredible. Let's just say I almost came twice.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
And then we actually watched it. What did they do? What did they do to my boy?
Look how they massacred my boy.
They killed He-Man in episode 1. The show called Masters of the Universe Revelation, implying it would be about He-Man, wasn't about He-Man at all. It was about Teela having an emotional breakdown because nobody told her Adam's secret. For 5 episodes, we watched her complain about trust issues while He-Man was dead. Kevin Smith lied to us. He said, we're honoring the source material. He said fans will love it. And then he turned it into a lecture about toxic masculinity.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
About emotional labor. About how men don't communicate properly.
Would you guys be there for me if I was going through something?
No. Nope. Absolutely not.
I hope it sucks whatever you're going through.
I hope it sucks.
What the fuck?
I hope it emotionally scars you for the rest of your life.
I hope you reach out to me so I can ignore you.
I don't need therapy from my fantasy cartoon. I need sword fight. I need adventure. I need He-Man punching things and shouting about power.
I have the power!
We got our beloved characters turned into hollow shells, used to push a message about modern relationships. That is the trauma we're coming from. We've been betrayed. That trailer promised us epicness. It promised us action and adventure, and everything we loved about Masters of the Universe.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
That is why we're so cautious about this 2026 film. We've been hurt. We've seen that trailer magic can be a lie. So when Amazon shows us a trailer, we don't just get excited anymore, we get nervous. Because we've learned that trailers can promise one thing and deliver something completely different. So, here we are. 2026, a new movie, a new chance, and I desperately want this film to be good. We want to love it. We're trying to be optimistic.
Admittedly, I'm a little optimistic sometimes. So I don't have complete lack of self-awareness.
But after Kevin Smith, after the revelation trauma, there are already some things that have left a rather bad taste in my mouth. Some concerns, some red flags, if you will. Now, I want to be clear. I am not here to trash this movie before I've seen it. That would be premature and unfair. I'm not some keyboard warrior leaving 1-star reviews before opening night, but as someone who has been part of this franchise for 40 years, as someone who has watched Hollywood fumble this property again and again, as someone who saw that Revelation trailer and got his hopes shattered, I have concerns. And I think it's fair to voice them, not to be negative, but because I care. Because I want this to be the movie that finally gets it right. So let me walk you through what we know so far. What worries me on yes. What gives me hope? Because despite everything, despite Kevin Smith, despite all the disappointments, I want this to work. We all do. So buckle up, mortals. This is Skeletor's reluctantly optimistic, cautiously hopeful, thoroughly traumatized, but honest review of what we know about Masters of the Universe 2026. And remember, I'm saying these things because I care. Because I want this film to succeed. Because after 40 years of loyalty, after Kevin Smith's betrayal, after that lying trailer, we fans deserve a movie that respects what we love about this universe.
Yes! Yes!
We've been burned before.
Emotional, damn it!
We won't be fooled again. Now, let's discuss these concerns. But, and this is a massive but.
Bruh.
As He-Man, where are the muscles? This concerns me greatly. When Adam holds up that power sword and shouts by the power of Grayskull, he doesn't just become stronger or more confident. He becomes impossibly, ridiculously, magnificently muscular.
I have the power!
Look at cartoon He-Man. His biceps had their own zip codes. His chest could deflect missiles. His thighs made Battle Cat look small.
Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat.
When he lifted something, you believed he was the most powerful man in the universe.
And I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
And Dolph, 6'5" of pure sweatish muscle. That's what He-Man should look like. When he stood there with the power sword, you thought, yes, that man could punch through a wall. Even his muscles had muscles on.
Yeah, boy.
But this actor looks fit. Athletic, like he does CrossFit and functional training. He looks like he could run a marathon, not like he could lift a mountain.
Where the females? Jim, can't you leave your shirt on? You're scaring the chicks away.
I know that in the comics, Adam is already built like a warrior. The transformation isn't about gaining muscle. It's about changing outfits, getting a tan and receiving the power of Grayskull through the sword's magic.
I know my shit.
I understand the lore. I'm not some casual who doesn't know the source material, but here's the thing. We want He-Man to be massive. Look at the action figures. Look at the classic comics where He-Man was this barbarian warrior packed with muscles. That's the visual we fell in love with. His biceps had their own zip codes.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
And I'm trying not to be too pessimistic here.
You little shit.
Really, I am. At least the power sword looks right. That's actually a big plus for me. They clearly paid attention to that iconic design.
Yes! That's awesome!
The costume is kinda accurate too, which gives me hope they're respecting the visual language.
Nice.
And now we come to the truly personal tragedies.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Look at this. Look at what they've done. My skin looks like a burn victim. It's all textured and damaged looking. For 40 years, I've had smooth blue skin and a clean skull.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
But wait. There's something hilarious here. Skeletor now has more muscles than He-Man. Ha! Who saw that coming?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Okay. Deep breath. There are some things they got right. At least I have blue skin and a yellow skull. That's perfect.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And the Havoc staff has the ram skull. I hope it will fit properly, but that's a good sign. And speaking of concerns, Jared Leto as me? Now look, the man can act. Requiem for a Dream was powerful. Dallas Buyers Club earned him an Oscar.
Good job.
He commits to his roles. But Morbius, the Joker in Suicide Squad, his recent track record has been questionable.
Gay!
And here's my concern.
Please, give me one.
Jared Leto does dark and brooding. He does intense and method.
Sir, can I help you?
But do you know what he doesn't do well? Fun.
Why so serious?
Can't be villainy. I'm not just evil. I'm not just a threat. I'm entertaining. I laugh maniacally. I make jokes. I have personality.
Ever occurred to you that instead of, running around blaming me, given the nature of all this new shit, this could be a lot more complex. I mean, it might not be just such a simple,
I have personality. I don't want realistic Skeletor. I want Skeletor.
What?
The one who says NYAH. The one who schemes dramatically.
Hold me closer, Ed.
It's getting dark. If he turns me into another forgettable, mumbling, dark, and gritty villain, if he plays me like I'm in a Zack Snyder film.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
If I don't get to be theatrical and entertaining, then they've missed the point of the character. Just like Kevin Smith missed the point of He-Man by killing him off. Now, the man-at-arms casting. This requires nuance. Idris Elba, phenomenal actor. Incredible presence. A voice that could make reading a phone book sound epic, but another race-swapped character.
Stop it!
Now, I'm not saying change is inherently bad. I mean, look at my army. We're very diverse in Snake Mountain, and fish people, beast people, blue people, whatever Triclops is.
I know what you're asking yourself, and the answer is yes. I have a nickname for my penis.
But when you change something so visually ingrained in 40 years of toys, cartoons, and comics, it's jarring. And when you pile this change on top of He-Man's missing muscles...
Ah! We got it!
Now, about the muscles. Look, I do understand. This is his origin story. He should be 16 in this movie. Fine. We'll overlook that part. He's got time to bulk up. This is at least trying to be a proper Masters of the Universe movie set in Eternia with recognizable characters and locations. I really, really hope this is a worthy movie. After everything, after all the disappointments.
All right.
We deserve one good Masters of the Universe film.
Yeah!
So, my final thoughts. Despite all my concerns,
Shut up and take my money!
it looks awesome. It looks like everything we've been waiting for. I am still hyped. That trailer. Fire. Absolute fire.
Damn!
Don't pull a Kevin Smith. Don't make it lame and gay.
Make it lame and gay!
Ha 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 ha!